Hey guys, welcome back to Feral Fairy. I have been working on the perfect hood tutorial and pattern for so long, and not only did I do it, I did it in 2 different sizes. This is a small, she's snug, she's cozy, she's cute. Then for the claustrophobic friends, we have our extra large with all the room and ends that I never sew in. Get away. And we love them both. In this video, I will be making the large hood, but I will also have text showing exactly what you need to make the small. We are gonna jump right into it. So for materials, you are going to want a chunky yarn, a yarn for the trim. I'm going with a fuzzy yarn, an 8mm hook, and some scissors, and that's it. So starting with the main yarn, I'm just going to make a slip knot, which is an X, 2, under, pull through, and pull out. You're going to chain 16. So then you're going to skip 2 chains, the one that the hook is in and the next one, and you're going to do a double crochet in the 3rd. So yarn over and go through, pull all 3, pull 2, pull 2. And we're just repeating double crochets all the way down this row until we meet at the last chain. And here we are. You can see I have 1 chain left. We are going to do 4 double crochets in this last chain.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So that's what it's looking like right now. You're going to turn it this way to the side we haven't done the double crochets into, and you're just going to work the double crochets back down. So we did the 4 into there, so this next one here, and just work 1 double crochet in each chain back down. So here we are coming up onto the end. It can be a little bit confusing, but if you look on the other side, like I can see that I have 1 extra double crochet, so I have 1 more to go. You could also count your chains. I didn't do that. So we should have a curve at the top and be flat at the bottom. You're just going to chain 1 and turn your work. So for row 2, you're going to chain 1 more, and then right into this first chain, you're going to do a double crochet. And we are working double crochets all the way up until we reach the first increase. So the first chain that is a part of the increase. So here, my next chain is our 4, and we are doing 2 double crochets into every chain.
1, 2.
And that's called an increase. So into the next.
With an increase.
Sometimes the chains up here are confusing, but if you just look at the double crochets below, I know that right there I do an increase. And then just working 1 double crochet into each back down. So this is our last chain because this one is a chain 2, which does not count as a double. So just 1 more, chain 2, turn your work, stretch her out a little bit. And this is what it should be looking like. It's going to be curving in a little bit, and that is okay. Okay, for row 3, into that first chain, do a double. And again, we are working our doubles all the way up until our first increase. And there is our first increase. So now we are going to do 1 double crochet into the first and an increase into the second. And we are repeating that pattern 3 more times. So next one, 1 double. Next one, increase. 1. Increase. 1, increase. And just as always, you are going to 1 double crochet in each all the way back down. Working into that last chain, chain 2, turn your work, and that's what we look like. Round 4, we're just doing the exact same thing of 1 double crochet up until the first increase. And here we are coming up on our first increase chain. You are going to do 1 double into the first chain, 1 double into the second, and then an increase into the third. And that's the pattern that we're doing along the top. So again, you're going to do 1 double, and then 1 double, and an increase. One double, 1 double, and an increase. And one more time for a total of 4. 1, 1, increase, and 1 double in each chain all the way back down. Into that last chain, chain 2, and turn your work. So then this is what it should be looking like. As you can tell with the chunky yarn, it's not like straight. If you pull it out, like, that's fine. That's what it should look like. For round 5 to 10, all we are doing is 1 double crochet into every single chain around. I'm just gonna show you guys so there's absolutely no confusion, but just 1 double into every chain around. Even at the top into the increases, we're not doing any of that. 1 double into every chain. And there into that last chain, just as every other row, chain 2, turn your work. So I am repeating that last row for 4 more times, 5 in total. That was our first one. So you're just gonna do 1 double crochet into every chain all the way around, chain 2, for 4 more rows, 5 total, and I will come back when I have completed up my rows. And so here I have the 5 rows built up, and this is what it looks like. Now coming right from our last double crochet, we are going to chain 15, like that. Make sure it's flat, and then we are going to slip stitch into the other side of the bottom, our last double crochet on our chain 2, so that corner chain right there, we're going to go through and slip stitch together. So now would be a good time to try it on, because obviously we're going to build this down, but this is going to be your head hole. Once you have it attached and you're ready to go, turn your work so you're facing down, and you're going to start with a chain 2. So now I'm just doing 1 double crochet into every chain all the way around. And as you can see, when you're going along the bottom, there isn't like a perfect chain that you can go into. So I just go into these holes. So the big hole, and then there's a little hole. Big hole, little hole. So those are what I'm just working into. So I do a double crochet into the big one, and then a double crochet into the small one. That I find makes the right amount of chains without making it too baggy. So just repeat your double crochets, 1 in every chain all the way around. And when we're working along the chain, if it's easier for you, you can go through the hole. I just prefer going through the chain. Just keep in mind that there will be 14 double crochets along this chain because we slip stitched to the last one. So just going into the chain and making sure that there's 14. So obviously you can see this is where we started. I'm going to slip stitch into the top chain 2. This is another great time to try it on. Make sure that it's the fit that you like. Now for this bottom, all we're going to do is chain 2 and do the exact same thing, but now it's super easy because we actually have chains to go into. So this is up to you. You can either do 1 or 2 or as many more chains as you want. This is obviously as big as your neck is gonna be. I'm gonna go away and do my rows. You're just going to chain 2, do 1 double crochet in every chain around, slip stitch to the top of this last one, and do that for as many rows as you want. Okay, so I have my rows done. I just did 2 as I'm doing the large hood. So from our slip stitch to connect it, you're just going to chain 1 and cut this off and pull that through. And we are done with the main part of our hood. Now taking whatever you are using for the trim, I'm gonna use this super cute white yarn. Using the exact same attach method of doing a slip knot. It's hard to see with the fuzz, but exact same thing. We are adding trim to the inner hole and the bottom, and it's going to be the exact same for both. So really starting anywhere, we're going to pull our fuzz through and make a chain, weaving in as we go so there's less work. And now we are just going to slip stitch. So pull through, so there's 2, yarn over both. So just 1 slip stitch into every chain all the way around. Working into that final chain. Slip stitch back to the other side. Chain 1, cut it, pull it through. So now, just like I said before, you are going to do the exact same thing with the trim yarn along the bottom, and then it is done and I will show you the finished product.